Here's the problem that just really will test your algebra skills. And I'm just going to show you it with the idea that you can now copy how I do things and do it right. The function here in problem 47 is f of x is equal to x over x plus 1. That plus 1 kind of messes things up, makes it not so simple. But we want to find f of a plus h, f of a, and then we want f of a plus h minus f of a all over h. Well, all we're going to do is put these guys into this slot. So the first one is a plus h over a plus h plus 1. And we're just going to now do this one. Subtracting f of a is a over a plus 1. And then we're going to divide the whole thing over through by h, but I just want to show you what you have to do here. This is one denominator, this is another denominator. They're not equal, so I need to get a common denominator. Obviously, because these are letters and not numbers, my common denominator is going to be the product of this and this. So what I'm going to, I'm not going to multiply them all through, but I'm going to say, what don't I have here? Well, I don't have a plus 1. If I need it on the bottom, I need it on the top. A plus 1. Over here, I don't have a plus h plus 1. And if I do it on the bottom, I need it on the top. So then, this whole thing becomes, my denominator is simply a plus h plus 1 over a plus 1. But on top, I need to do some foiling. First, outside, inside, last. First, a squared. Inside, or let's do the outside. A times h plus ah. Inside plus a, last, 1 times h plus h. Now I'm going to subtract, and let's just do brackets around this thing because I want to make sure that I don't screw up with my minus signs. I'm going to multiply a times a plus h plus 1. So this becomes a squared ah plus a over all of this. Now remember, all of this is still divided by h. So this then becomes, let's get rid of these brackets here, and I'm just going to write a minus sign here and here. If you get confused on this, reverse back the video and watch where I was. But now I have a squared minus a squared, those drop out. Ah minus ah, that drops out. A minus a, that drops out. I'm left with only h over this thing, a plus h plus 1 over a plus 1, and that's all divided by h. And just to see it again, what I do is I multiply both top and bottom by 1 over h, 1 over h. This whole thing here is just one big old 1, so I'm not changing anything. I'm multiplying by 1, perfectly legal. But now this h cancels with that h, this h cancels with this h, and I'm left with 1 over a plus h plus 1 over a plus 1. And that's it.